Hello, everyone, and
Hey guys.
welcome to Micro Nerds Talks. Today, we're doing sort of our recap episodes over the next couple weeks, and today we're talking about our favorite movies. So, the last
Yes.
week, if you haven't checked it out, I might put a link here. I mean, let's not overestimate my technical abilities, but there might be a link here from last week's episode. We'll just see. Where we talked about our favorite shows and our least favorite shows. So now we're going to talk about our least favorite and favorite movies of the year.
Right.
Okay, so I would say that mostly this year movies was kind of like like there were so many like highly anticipated movies that ended up not being that great, right? Like
Yes.
pretty much. So
Yeah.
let's start there. Let's talk about some of our biggest disappointments of the year, movie wise.
So, did Batman v Superman come
It
out
did.
this
It
year?
did. It did. I had to think about
couldn't
it
even-
too. It was April of this year, right? It's like March or
Okay.
April. Yeah.
March or April. Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, I just felt like that was so anticipated, and then there was a lot of controversy because it was supposed to come out on the same day as Captain
Civil
America,
War,
and then
yeah.
it didn't.
Yeah.
And Captain America was better.
Yeah.
People liked it
Sure.
more,
Yeah.
I guess. So yeah, I just felt like I feel like I'm not really someone who gets tired of superhero movies because I do genuinely enjoy them and like to go and see them.
Right.
But I kind of was starting to feel a little bit of what people are talking about with the superhero fatigue.
I'm totally here for the superhero fatigue. Like,
Yeah, and
after this year-
I'm pissed about it because I am so ready for Black Panther. Like I was ready 3 years ago for
it's
Black
not even
Panther,
coming
and
out
it's
till
like
2018.
it's
yeah.
so frustrating because I still feel like I have to wait for so many mediocre white men to have movies
Yes.
before
Yeah.
I can get a Black Panther movie. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say that the whole slate was disappointing. I mean, like,
Doctor Strange was
just Doctor Strange was sort of like an Ant-Man-esque experience for
Yeah.
me, to where it was like, I thought Doctor Strange was so fun. I couldn't tell you what happened in that movie. I don't remember, but I just was like, this is so pleasant. And so I guess I don't know if that's how we supposed to think about Marvel movies, but I think that honestly, it's like one of those movies, and if it wasn't for the graphics, it's like a DVD watch. Just like like Ant-Man is like, and tickets are expensive, and so Marvel movies are always something that I feel like, oh, I'm gonna pay a ticket for. But if they're gonna like be like that quality, and then I don't know. But I thought the whole slate was disappointing. Even Civil War, I went back and watched it, and I don't like it as much as I did when I first saw it. I'm just like, okay.
It's a theater watch.
It's a total theater watch. Like,
Yeah.
I bought it, and I was like, I'm never going to watch this again, because it's kind of like a bummer, and it doesn't really translate on the small screen. So
Because that's a movie that I felt, I'm glad I saw this in the theater. It was just
totally.
so much fun
Otherwise,
in the
it's
theater.
not. Otherwise,
They
it's
just
not good.
all of it, Spider-Man. It just
Yeah.
all of it was really
That's
fun in the
definitely
theater.
an movie.
But I can tell you that I have not seen the movie since I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's that.
I bought it because I was like, oh, I loved it so much, and I watched it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So and I thought that movie wasn't as fun as fun it could be. Like, I was thinking about like Guardian. Like, well, anyway, so there was Batman v Superman. What else we have? We had Civil War, Doctor
X-Men.
Strange. Oh my god, X-Men was
forgot.
horrible.
It was
X-Men
so
was
bad.
so bad.
I feel like we were kind of we did 2 videos on it.
Oh, we
did
did?
a good and a bad.
The bad video was like 30 minutes.
yeah. It wasn't good.
It was not
wasn't.
good. It was not good.
Yeah.
And it had
I think
no
we
reason,
tried to.
It had
say
no
good
reason
things.
to not be good because Oscar
Yeah.
Isaac was in it. I completely forgot about that movie. And so then we had Suicide Squad, which we liked.
Yeah.
But still,
But it was
it wasn't
just
awesome.
a generic movie.
It was so generic, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Strange, which was sort of the same. So I think that was like the big thing, was like these big movies were supposed to be disappointed, and then also some of these other movies like Ghostbusters, which I had completely forgotten about, even happened before just this moment.
I was like, wait, that was a movie.
Yeah, that was a movie.
And not only was it a movie, it was such a controversy. I think we did 2
Yeah.
videos
We did 2
on
videos
just the
about it.
controversy.
And
So.
the movie ended up being so again average. The movie was super average. Independence Day, which I love, Independence
Oh
Day.
God, I just do not understand
Independence Day resurgence, which I
how
love.
you like this movie. I don't
I
get
love
it.
it. My dad was here. We watched it again. I was like, this movie is awesome. Like,
It is complete garbage. Like,
I mean,
just,
I don't like say that it's not complete garbage. It is complete
it's so
garbage,
bad.
but
It's
it's
so bad,
so
Shanae.
fun.
It's so horrible. I just need you to
I
understand how
just
bad this
love
movie is.
aliens
Like,
so much. I know. At
like,
the end, there's a giant alien
ugh,
that chases a
it's
bus.
it's just ridiculous. Like
I know.
the the not as famous Hemsworth is in
I
it, you
know.
know,
Who?
trying to be the Will Smith character.
Oh, it's
Then the
awful. Yeah, that
Will
part was
Smith's
bad.
son character,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
not
good in
there
this
as well.
movie. I actually think he's good in other things. I've seen him in other things, but I just feel like they said, "Oh, like be stoic, like you can't
I
be like Will
know.
Smith,"
Yeah.
and I think they can't handicapped him in what he could do as an
Right.
actor,
As
and
a
just like
charismatic
completely
performance.
took what any charisma he could have brought to
I
the
know.
screen
Yeah.
away. So that was just really disappointing, and there
Yeah.
was no big speech, like no stakes, nothing. It just was just so ridiculous.
All that is
It just seemed like
true.
the only person who was having fun was the guy who, I call him Data because I never remember his name ever,
He's
and I know
so
that's so rude,
good. He's
but
so
he just was like having
funny.
fun with the show and like knew what kind of movie he was well, the movie, he knew what kind of movie he was in,
Yeah.
and it just seemed like everyone else just didn't know what they were doing there, and it was just not good. Just was like not good. We waited, how long has it been? 20 years?
Yeah.
Like 20 years for this?
I know.
I just
All
don't
that
get
being
it. I
said,
don't understand.
I
That
still love
being
it.
said, it's trash.
I love it still. I like it. I think it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Everybody has that movie, and this was my
I
movie
think
for
you had
this
a
year.
good
I had
theater
a
going
really good,
experience.
and then I guess it's because I watched it with my dad and my aunt. We were just cracking up. I don't know. I'm not saying that any of those things aren't true.
It was so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Like,
I think it's gonna. I don't even. So I think
that movie is a movie that has better movies within it. Like you don't get to see the good movie that's in
true.
it.
Like there's such
Like
really good stuff in there that
like
just
the
never comes
rebuilding
in.
of society. How'd you rebuild society after
Yeah.
you
Why
nuked
is it?
like this was a whole like
Yeah, and then
global
they
meltdown.
destroyed everything again. Which
Like
anyway.
there was like hunting. Um,
Are you going?
can we cut that out?
Yeah, we're back
okay.
on. Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Sorry.
So we have technical difficulties, but now we're back. Okay.
Yeah, like there was a whole concept of like hunting aliens in Africa and discovering like it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
A whole thing.
I know.
You just missed out.
I know you're right. I know you're right.
I feel like you're not understood. Okay.
But like in my heart, it's just like when you like
it's
are
not,
addicted
you're
to
not
a
listening.
It's like you're addicted to somebody and you know they're wrong for you, and in your heart you just know, even though in your head your head's telling you no, but your body is telling yes. That's like the same experience I have with Independence Day. I can't say it, but it is a horrible movie. It's probably the worst movie of the year, but you know.
I'm expecting so many Razzies for this film.
Yeah, exactly. So that was bad. What else was bad this year? I think everything was mostly mediocre. So let's talk about what we really liked this year.
Yes.
Other than Independence Day for me. I'm just kidding. People in the comments are probably screaming at me right now. That's okay. I'm
internally screaming at you.
Like, please, Shenee, let it stop. Okay. So the one movie we both saw that we really loved, which we'll get out first because it's sort of like the one that's going to be unlike any movie we talk about after, is Moonlight. So we both saw Moonlight, and I didn't even think about it because it just sort of is like it's above any other movie that we're probably going to talk about because it's so different, and we don't usually talk about movies like this on our show. We usually talk about blockbusters, but I feel like Moonlight was definitely sort of like the highlight as far as movies that I saw this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more movies that I want to see this year, but that movie, I feel like it ruined me in a good way.
Yeah.
Like it just was so good.
You have to see it. Like you can't describe it.
You really have to see the movie. And if you're someone who enjoys going to movies and seeing film and cares about screenplay and
Yeah.
cinematography, and I just feel
Writing
like
and
a
directing,
movie
like if you care
lover,
like that
direct,
stuff. Yeah.
like acting, all of it, you just get this out of this film, and
Yeah.
it's so good. Um,
We don't get
and
movies
just
like this
we don't.
anymore.
We really, really don't. I was watching an interview, um, and just kind of talking about how this is a black art film. And you
It
just really
is.
don't
We don't
see
get
that. You
them.
really don't see that. You don't see. This is
Uh,
the kind of thing you see in a French film, and just like,
yeah, like
it just is so.
quiet and
It's
so
quiet and beautiful.
so
There's so much said in
good.
the silence of this movie.
The way it's
I mean,
cut
there's a
together.
part um, in the film that because I mean I cried in because and it's all silent. It's
Yeah,
just
just
like the
looking at
unsaid
each
things.
other.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so good. I cannot speak the praises of the film
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Just
Go
go
see
see
the
it. Just
film.
go see it.
Just see it. Just
Yeah.
see it.
Oh, that reminds me
And
of a
just
movie that I did not like. I did not like Birth of a Nation. So I am happy for Moonlight to take Birth of a Nation's spot. That movie is not good. I don't care what anybody says. It's not good. It's literally not a good film. People think it's because it's a slave film, and people no. 12 Years a Slave was an excellent, excellent film. Like it was hard to watch, but it was artistic. Like this is just like this guy, which we've seen reflected in his character this whole time. He wanted to kind of have a superhero movie for slaves. That's exactly what this movie is. It's not good. So yes, that's my
I
opinion about
cannot
it.
comment on that film because I did not see
Yeah,
it.
I saw it
Not that I was like because I see
against it.
movies,
Yeah, yeah.
like I just haven't got around to it.
Yeah, so
So
you don't have to, but yeah, that's a
yeah.
movie because everybody talks about how a lot of the actors in that other movie are like we've just like have been put to side, and it's because he was this, and I was like, no, it's because it's just not that great of a movie.
I'm very curious about that film
Yeah, I would
just
love to
because
hear what you say because it's not.
yeah.
It's like I honestly went into it with an open mind, and I was like, okay, let's see, let's just remove it because I think it is important. And I like wrote an I wrote an a big book report about Nat Turner when I was in school, and so I was like, oh, I'd love to see the story come to life. And it's insulting to him because he made it about himself, and that's just like not what you're supposed to do in a movie like that. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so okay, so that's the movie we liked. Oh, this year feels like it was so long, and I don't remember what
Yeah.
I feel like most of the movies I did not love. And that's not true. I really loved Fantastic Beasts as a movie watching experience. I just thought it was so fun. I love magic. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter, so the whole thing was just like in my wheelhouse, designed for me. What else did I like? What did you like?
Fantastic Beasts was fine to me. I
Yeah,
felt like there was a little bit too much of chasing the animals around. Like I felt
yeah,
like it kind of was a little bit disjointed. I couldn't
I
decide
agree.
like
I
is
went
this going to be
to
like a dark wizard
yeah.
movie or is this like fantastic beasts that we're chasing around all the time? Like I don't
I guess
decide.
it's
But other than that, I mean, I had a good time. I like
yeah.
Harry Potter,
I
so
agree with all those. I think that the story was slightly disjointed, but I just had such a good time. I just love that stuff. I love magic, so I love
yeah, me
that.
too.
Um, I liked I liked Doctor Strange. I'm sure that's one of those things where I rewatch it and I'm gonna be like, this isn't that great. But in the theater with all the graphics and stuff, and I saw it in like not IMAX, but in a theater that supports IMAX, so it looked really good.
hmm
So I saw that. God,
Yeah,
what else?
I mean, I was hesitant about seeing that movie just because of like the casting and the controversy with
Right,
that
yeah,
and whitewashing of Asian characters.
right.
And I
My favorite
still,
character is the Asian character. He was my
yeah,
favorite. He was great.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
what
so
else did I like?
I just
What
I
else
feel
came
like
out?
Marvel is still not really giving. They're still making white men the center of
Yeah,
everything, and it
and
like I'm
putting
kind of
minorities around the
yeah, like
center.
kind of like
Yeah.
displaying them around them,
Yes.
and
Like,
it's
look, I
kind of
have black friends. That's what they
yeah,
do with all
it's
their
getting old a little
properties.
bit.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll get better. I
Black
think
Panther.
on yeah, we're old
Spider
enough, and
Man as well.
Luke
Spider
Cage,
Man
yeah,
is like
Spider
full of
Man,
black people.
yeah.
He
So
just went in and
we'll
took over that movie.
see.
Let's see. Is there any
Yeah.
other movies? I don't think.
I can't think, but tell us in the comments if there is
Yeah, like what did
anything
you
that we're missing
see?
Because I know there's other things that have come out, but there's just so many films. Like, we can't, it's so hard to
and
see
I just
everything.
can't, and I feel like I don't think anything was memorable enough to like truly break through for me. So I don't remember. I've just seen a bunch of bad movies. Like me and my dad rented a bunch from Redbox over Thanksgiving. We saw Alice in the Looking Glass. That was trash. We saw Warcraft. That was trash. It's a really good thing we did not review it. That was trash, 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 trash. And the worst part of that movie being trash is that there is a good movie in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they just never got there. And it made me sad because I was like, this is really in my wheelhouse. Like, this is like super nerdy Shenee. I love this. What's that? I love it. What's that? I love it. Like, that's like my whole thing. I love that type of world. And it'd be really nice for us to get a new, fresh, original fantasy movie like that. And it was like, that's not going to be it.
I think that's just maybe a quote for the year. There's a good movie in there somewhere. Yeah, because a lot of these movies just, they really didn't provide what I was looking for.
Especially since a lot of these movies have good performances in them.
Yes.
I really enjoyed Ben Affleck's Batman. I really enjoyed.
Surprisingly, that was the surprise of the year.
I was like, and so I think he's going to get out of that scot-free because everybody loved him so much.
Yeah. He was even good in Suicide Squad. Like,
he was.
I liked that scene that he was in.
Yeah, me too.
I liked him in, so.
I thought, Margot Robbie I thought she was good as Harley Quinn. I wish she would have been given more to do because she just was sort of like.
I thought that Will Smith was really good as Deadshot, surprisingly.
Best performance in years.
Right. I was like, whoa.
Like, he's like really committed.
So worried about him being in that movie, and he was like, I mean, he was kind of a lead in it, but he fell back when he needed to.
Yeah,
but
I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, and Viola Davis is
just a queen. She is amazing.
She's amazing as Amanda Waller. Like, everything I would have wanted.
What about Ghostbusters? Were there any performances? I feel like the Ghostbusters, there weren't.
No, it just. As much as we wanted to root for that movie, I just feel like it
keeps coming up as like, do you want to rent this? And I'm always like, no.
And
I like I want to whisper it to myself. No.
Pretend this didn't happen. Even though there's supposed to be a sequel?
That can't be true. Just give me the money. Just give me I'll make a movie. And then live off of it. Okay.
Really, I
But we'll do another episode that's like our most anticipated movies of 2017 probably.
Yes.
But for now, that's our favorites and our least favorite movies. Let us know.
Yes.
Oh, Elizabeth went away again, but she's back. Let us know what you think in the comments. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.